Hey, happy Easter, happy Easter. I got a little bunny decoration on my art desk. Well, I haven't done anything for 5 days. I had a super flare up, especially on my knuckles, and then I was like concerned that, oh my god, was it because I started drawing again? But then this knuckle right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it really is tender. And since this is my non-dominant hand, I was thinking, okay, then it didn't have anything to do with me painting and drawing again. But I have not knitted anything for 5 days, I think. And my cat managed to eat the yarn, so I had to cut them short right here. I need to reattach them. But that little bastard, she likes to eat the wool. So yeah, but I was thinking to put on some gloves to protect my fingers a little bit, and then I want to work on a mixed media art page because I want something to be on my channel. So it's gonna be like super loose today, and not very like not a big thing, just something so that I got something on my channel. I was thinking that I want to take a page, so I got my sketchbook right here, and then I want to do like the old school mixed media style, you know, where you first glue in a lot of ephemera on the page, and then we usually cover it up with white gesso, right? But I want to use my gouache, so I was thinking, what if I coated the page after I glued on all my washi tape and stuff with clear gesso, and then would give myself a painting surface for the gouache? Because my plan is that I want to make some sort of an Easter bunny gouache drawing, and I want to have this tinted background, so I don't want like a white page. And I think I want to do something that I saw in a Daphne's diary. It's actually this bunny right here. This is so cute, and the same bunny is in a flying machine, and it's just stickers from Daphne's diary. I won't be able to replicate it as nice and detailed as it is here today, because I'm just gonna take it super slow with my fingers. But I just wanted to have something on my channel, so that I wouldn't go back to just having a long break. Oh my god, this is going to be so slow. Okay, maybe I should just glue it down off camera, because I can feel that it's gonna take a while. Doo-doo. Yeah, that washi was a Peter. So maybe I should just go for, you know, paper. Oh man, Janet M. Young would have a heart attack if she saw this mess. I just keep all my, this is actually all my what do we call this, glue stuff, junk journal, you know, stuff you can use for a junk journal, ephemeras or whatever. Okay, it is okay, now I'm putting down landscape. Maybe I should try and do that flying bunny, you know, in the flying machine. It was so cute, because then I could totally go for all these maps inspired pieces here. Oh, this is from a lavender soap. It still have the tint from the soap, but I love the wrapping of it, so I just tucked it down here in this drawer. But now I'm sitting here, I can smell it. So nice. Okay, I could just have one of these actually. Would also be nice. I know that most of this will be covered up, so you know, I'm not gonna worry about. Okay. Oh my god, I feel so clumsy. I feel so clumsy. Okay, I actually got a gluing magazine. It's just a random magazine that I open up a page and then I just use it as some sort of a gluing mat. So when I'm done gluing, I just close this book, and then some of the pages are stuck. I remember the first time I saw this style of page spread, I was thinking that it was so beautiful, and I can totally understand why people are scanning them in and using them as you know, you like Anne Lar and other people. I feel sorry that I can't put out a reference, but some people are making these master boards where they're just first gluing these ephemera pieces down, and then afterwards they scan them in. So they got a digital like Colleen said, I can speak, digital library in the end of their own masterboard pieces of paper, so that they can use these ephemeras endlessly in different combinations, because you know what? It does look so cool when it's chopped up into ATC size. Then it becomes something completely new. So I think I want to try that with this layer right here. Just do a coverage, but not a super pretty coverage, you know, something that's half done, so that it still gets lots of real estate to rebuild it further, and then take a photocopy of it and then try and use it on a different day. Oi. Oh my gosh, it's a bit clumsy here. Oh man, I would love for this map theme here to be showing a little bit through the layers. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about trying to use gouache on this whole page. Mostly because I want to do it easy for myself today. So I don't want to take out a lot of stuff, you know, and gesso and rubber burr, matte medium, whatnot. Just keeping it super simple, and then still have something to upload to my channel, like as a big piece of this. Oh, are we gonna do this off camera one more time? Can I do this? Oh my god. my fingers are swollen and a bit stiff, so I feel like a kid that doesn't really have full control over my hands. Yeah, see, it's impossible for me. I have to turn off the camera. Oh my god. Hey, there we go, there we go. Okay, since it was such a struggle, I'm just gonna take a giant piece of it. Yeah, this got a very like slick texture, so I could imagine if I went in on top of this with gouache that it would just slide off. So I definitely think that I need that clear gesso coat. And basically that's also what the matte medium does, right? It gives you even coat on top of the whole page, so you don't bump into surprises when you start adding stuff on top of it that's sort of water soluble. If you work with acrylic, no problem, but let's say that you use crayons and stuff like that, watercolor, then some paper will soak differently depending on how your surface is. Whoops. Yeah, but also I'm a little bit frugal because I just am. So I have a whole liter of this clear gesso that I bought in an art store. So I was thinking, if I'm using golden matte medium, what are the difference between just coating it with clear gesso and then using my glue stick instead? Because glue sticks are much cheaper for me to use like this instead of the golden matte medium. So let us just test this out and see if it is worth experimenting with or not. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, ephemeras. It would be nice to have something to cover these areas here, but maybe it's a shame to use such a cute sticker that's going to be covered over. Maybe I should wait. I think I'm gonna wait with that layer, and then yeah, just gonna wait. That was a fun idea. Look, I just took a print of it with my printer. So it's like having new ephemera. I'm actually liking the idea. Imagine if I have a day where I'm not able to glue and peel off washi tape. Then for this sketchbook, I now have this whole piece that I can just glue in, and then got that mixed media starting point. And if I coat it with clear gesso, which I'm gonna do now on this page here, it's gonna be exciting to see how it is to work on. But yeah, I really like that it's so airy, like you can still see some white from the paper, so it's not completely covered, like it is a good starting point for something to build on. Clear gesso from Dina Weekly. Okay, I'm a little bit unorganized here. Okay, could I pick a bigger brush? What about this one? Okay. Oh man. I haven't used it in a while. I think it looks a little bit watery for me. Maybe I should stir it up. Yeah, it's like there is this top coat of clear water on top of it. Like it's some kind of separation has been happening. Ta-ta. I think I'm just gonna do a thin coat because hopefully it will dry faster. oh no, I'm not live streaming. I can actually just take the time it takes off camera. Oh man, don't you just love the feeling of using a brush, even though that it's clear gesso? Just the feeling. I haven't been doing anything for 5 days since that flare-up came. But luckily for me, now it's going the best way. You know, like, now it's, what's it called? Oh my god, I can't speak today. Now it's pulling back, so it's not going to get worse. I can feel that it's going to be better and better day by day. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. So now it's dry, and yeah, I think it's comparable to a page coated with matte medium. I know the matte medium will glue down the collage pieces itself, but I kind of like the surface. Like the golden matte medium, clear gesso is matte, so it's not like a shiny page, and it's all cohesive in the same texture that's a little bit gritty, so I bet that it will be a good surface for painting on. Yeah, a better frugal way, I think. But of course matte medium would have catched edges like here where it's kind of peeling up. Can you see that? But if we're going like the frugal way, where I'm trying to find something that's less expensive than the matte medium. And why am I suddenly so stingy about using it? Well, because I'm quite fond of using matte medium while I'm using acrylic paint. And also I like to dilute my paint with matte medium. And I'm running low on it, so I want to preserve what I got left for actual painting, you know, to use to make my acrylics transparent instead of using it as a glue. Yeah. But hey, I like it. Okay, now I want to use my gouache. And I'm thinking that I want this bunny in an airplane. I suddenly just changed my plan because I got all these landscape and stuff, you know. So I'm thinking, oh my god, it could be so cute to have like a tinted light blue sky made out of gouache. So now it's going to be exciting to see how to approach this. Should I try? Okay, I'm gonna try use the white gouache just as I would with gesso. So if this was gesso, I would sporadically just push back. Now I got a super watery brush because I just took it out of the rinsing jar. Let me damp off some of the water. Like if this was gesso, I would just sporadically kind of marry the ephemera pieces together with a light coat. And I actually think that I would go over all the ephemera pieces because I'm going for this baby blue sky, right? But I wouldn't mind that some of the pieces are peeking through. Okay, a little smidgen of water. Sure, the clear gesso moves better on the paper than gouache, in my opinion. But since I got a light wash down, I think if I come in with just a smidgen of blue, I can slowly start to color in the white gouache. And you would be able to do that too with the clear gesso, you know, tint your gesso in a color. Okay, this is the lightest one. Okay, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm just gonna try and mix first a likable light blue on a palette. I'm just gonna mix with this. Yeah. I'm a bit clumsy. Yeah, it's more lighter than before. So maybe I should just start. Go in with some circular. Maybe I should water it down totally crazy. Go in with some circular motions in the corners. What happened if you wipe some of it back? I actually think that a piece of tissue is doing a better job than the brush. But I just want to have like a rough, uneven texture. And then sort of fluffing it up in circular motions with this tissue. Looks a little bit like crap. I'm still game on. Still want to give it a chance. Now I'm really glad that I got that protective coat of clear gesso. It's like it's making this plastic skin on top of all the collage pieces so they won't soak up the moist from what I'm adding on the page and start buckling up. Okay, this washi may cause a little bit of buckling, I can see. Yeah, I kind of like this first light coat, and now I think that I should come in on top of this with some white. So I kind of got some layers. But I wouldn't mind having white clouds in the background, so maybe I shouldn't tint this too bright so that I still can put in some white clouds. But right here would be a good place for the aeroplane to be. Oh my god, is my brush dropped one of the hairs? Oh, I was lucky to pick it up. Oh, it's gonna be cute. Oh, I'm thinking the propellers would create some sort of movement. So maybe I can paint in this swirl of white to give that illusion of this plane just hammering through the cloud. Okay, I think the background is prepped now, so now I'm just gonna let it dry before I start sketching on it. So I sketched the bunny in the airplane, and I'm using the Faber-Castell Magnus watercolor pencil because I like with gouache that you can touch the edge of your sketch line and then it will just dilute, you know, reactivate and then get mixed with your gouache paint. So that's why I picked a watercolor pencil to swatch with or sketch with. And this Magnus set is just so good. It's a thicker barrel, so the pencils are thicker in your hand. Let me take a regular. Oh my god, look how professional I am. I just reached out and picked the exact same pencil from Faber-Castell in watercolor, so you can see the difference between the Magnus that's on top and then the normal pencil. So there is a difference in the size of the barrel, and it's nice to have a thicker barrel for me today. So yeah, that is just awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with gouache. Fun fact, in Denmark they call gouache for gouache. Gouache. To me that sounds so wrong because I'm used to hearing people pronounce it the English way, which is like, you know, gouache. So it was just surprising for me that they actually use this weird pronunciation, gouache. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Oh, it's a super dry brush. Just putting in a little bit of water. Actually, I think it would be better to spray. I'm just misting my surface because I sometimes like having the surface kind of moist instead of the gouache, and that's not even enough. So. Hi Devon, I hope you are enjoying your vacation. Did that sound spooky or what? Well, I know that Devon, she's watching some of the replays on double speed, so I just wanted to give her a greeting without sounding like a chipmunk, and hopefully it will make her laugh a little bit. But sorry if I spook some of you guys out there. That was a little bit spooky. So, but yeah, I was just thinking about how it may sound, you know, how some of I rarely watch my own videos because it's toe cringing, and especially on a day-to-day where I am stumbling over my vocabulary and then, you know, that nervous laugh like hey constantly. So I think it's toe cringing to watch my own videos, but I can't even imagine watching them on double speed. But now she made me interested. I have to go and watch some of just half of a video and let's see how I sound. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's take a look at the reference photo. Okay, it looks like this. Yeah, so it's a lot of like pink and pink. Maybe a little bit too much. So I'm gonna change up the color palette just a little bit. But I do like the harmony of that easy color choice, just 2 or 3 simple colors. So maybe there is some sort of underlying master plan about keeping it so simple so it looks cuter. So I will try not to put too many colors. Yeah. I am struggling a little bit with a very dry surface. Gonna moisten it one more time. I'm still learning how to use gouache. You know, that water ratio where I sometimes put a little bit too much water because I had my brush in the rinsing jar and then it picked up in the ferrule water from the rinsing jar, and then I transport it into the gouache, and then I can just feel that it was a little bit too diluted with water. And then I have periods where, especially with this Hemi gouache, where it simply is too thick to apply. So to get a smoother application, I need to get some water mixed into it. And like I said, the best way for me is to use a spray mister. Okay, the plane itself is white and light blue. Can you feel that I'm against the color choice? But maybe I should just go for the colors in the reference picture, because I can also see that there is something cute about keeping it super simple and not a ton of colors. So let's just follow that reference picture. It's very light blue, so to be sure that I don't get it too mixed up, I'm gonna lay down the white gouache first, because when I come over with the next application, I sometimes is lucky to blend it in better because it picks up the white from the first layer. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like that. Congratulations to all of you who finished the scavenger hunt. Oh my god, so many people. 31 people. Wow. I was watching the replay because we are having we had a busy week, so we watched the pre-recorded final of the X Factor. So I didn't watch any streams, and not so many on Monday. But yeah, now X Factor is the season 12, I think it was, here in Denmark, is over. I can't believe that we stuck it out. Normally I'm really bad at following sequels on TV, you know, when it's like you have to come back every Friday and watch a new episode. I'm more like the Netflixer kind of girl, you know, where I like to wait until a whole season is completed and loaded up to Netflix, and then I can just binge watch it. But this time we did it the original way, you know, sitting everyone in the family and watching the episodes on a weekly basis. So yeah, it was okay. This week was we had something to do, so we kind of couldn't watch it on Friday. But now my Fridays are no longer occupied by the X Factor, so I can come in and watch Bob Owen live. That would be nice. Yeah, maybe I should paint some of this in like a speed painting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over to speed painting now and hopefully see if I can do a voiceover or some music or something on top of that. Okay, fun fact. I think in retrospect I should have done the fast forward in the beginning where I was doing the gesso and the gluing. Because maybe, I don't know, it was more interesting to see me live painting. But it just, you know, there's nothing really hard about this bunny in the airplane. So maybe it's okay for you guys that I'm speeding fast through this part right here. I really like the pastel colors in the end. When I was sitting there having to color him in, I was just so tempted to use more colors because I really like to look at the fresh gouache palette. You know, it just sparks joy with all those bright colors, right? But it turns out that the graphic designer behind this cute sticker is kind of right, that if you keep it simple to 3 different colors, it kind of becomes a little bit kitsch, you know, looking, yeah, better, I think, because I was thinking about putting him or her on a different color sweater, but I wasn't really sure what that pink thing was except from a sweater. But I think it would have been too many colors. Yeah. What I really love about gouache is that you can't really make any mistakes when you're blending. If something goes wrong, you just start over again and add more gouache. I'm really fond of this set. It's the Himimiya gouache that I bought. It was like a present that I bought for my hubby for my Christmas. This is totally deciding. Like, I have not been nice this year, so don't worry, Santa, I'll get my own presents. So I kind of decided on his behalf that he should gift me this set for Christmas. And I have not been using it a lot because I've not been creating much since, yeah, I've had like a huge break. So I was kind of anticipating opening up this set and see how the paints were looking, whether like totally dried out or what. But they're kind of moist still. I think I should spray them with my mister before I put it away. But it was like, you know, interesting to open up this palette 3 months after maybe 4, yeah, it's already 4 months. Can you believe it? Maybe even 5, because I think I opened it too early. I opened it the first week of December or something like that. So, but yeah, it seems like it's still moist. And I am amazed about the Arctics, the yellow gouache palette that I got, because it was from Mother's Day last year. So soon it will be a year ago since I first opened it. And those pans are also holding up well. They look exactly like this Himimiya palette. So it's a fun media, a very long-lasting medium, I think. I haven't regret, but I still want to try out the more expensive gouache. I want to feel the difference. I see a lot of YouTube videos about gouache at the moment, so I'm kind of interested in trying the Holbein mixing set. It's like 5 tubes, so I think that will be my next purchase. So, okay, so now he's done. I think it's so cute. I'm thinking, what if I had some sort of a ticket, like a flying ticket? Oh, this one's cool. Pacific Company. That could be like a flying ticket. What is this? Day anywhere ticket. This is perfect. And then, you know, the rule of 3. I need to find a third item that it can be mounted on. What should that be? Could take like a transparent heart. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm thinking of making just a cluster of the tickets, and then oh, it looks crazy with that heart. Maybe. Okay, let's just glue down the tickets first. Okay, lad. Good night. So good. Let's see. Oh, I like that the ticket is going over the frame, you know, the border. He's flying over, dumping Easter eggs. There's not much Easter over this guy, I think. Not so keen on that heart anyway. Maybe a bit of washi tape. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a small piece of washi tape. Oh, I'm so lucky that a piece is sticking out so I easily can take it off. Yes. No struggle there. That is cute. I like it a lot. It's like bright pastel light, just cute, simple. Okay guys, I hope that you are having a nice Easter and enjoying your holiday, and I will come back next week with a new video, and hopefully my fingers will be better than take off the glove. Oh, it is so sore right here. But it's been worse, so 5 days more and it should be in a better shape. So hopefully I can come back next week with a better painting. Yep. Bye bye.